everyone, my name is Ben Zanaj and I am the director of Drawing Up. I would like to give you a glimpse into how the short film was made and the challenges we had to face along the way. The film was created on a budget of £1,000 and I would like to take the opportunity to thank each and every one of you that helped throughout the production of this movie. The story includes a boat as one of the key elements. Finding and organizing this boat was no easy task. The filming location was Chichester Harbour at 9 a.m. Since you can't just sail a boat like this on open water, we were limited to the bay, where you also need a license to go out on the water. Will was our captain and he helped us to get the boat to the right spot. His excellent local knowledge was a great asset to us, especially with the tide coming in and out. At one point during the shoot, the boat, which had been tilted on its side, had to be repositioned within a short time, and eventually the rising tide forced us off the shore completely. Then came a bit of improvisation. Due to the low budget, we couldn't afford to cast an actor for Orla's short scene, the wife, so we dressed up one of the male crew members instead. Hope I don't have to say who it was. So after we done the boat parts at the bay, we went to the pub and we quickly realized we were short on time there as well. We got there just when the pub was opening and to our surprise, it was full. It was packed. Because of the limited budget, Balázs and I also stepped in as actors playing two drinking customers, more or less convincingly. I think I did a better job with Orla. Yeah, I'm sure. And then finally, when we finished the pub scene, we set up a green screen in the pub's parking lot for the last scene. It was a bit ridiculous, but we managed it to make it work. And if you're wondering why we set it up outside, we wanted to maintain the lighting on the main character, on Nick. And that's how the first day of shooting went. Day 2 took place in Worthing. We had intense wind throughout the day. It was like freezing cold. The first scene was filmed on a street in Worthing, where unfortunately cars were going up and down. So we had to find the right angles with Balázs because we didn't want to see any cars in the frame because it would just destroy the feeling of the movie, I think. After that, we moved to the beach where the wind was really intense, so everyone was freezing. At this point, because of the wind, we totally abandoned the clapperboard because we couldn't even hear each other. We were like standing 2 meters apart, but we couldn't hear each other, so we abandoned the clapboard. We also ran into some technical difficulties with the cameras and the monitor, because when we did the flashback scene where Walter was searching for Orla.
When you're ready, just scream. Orla! 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 Great.
In the big storm, our camera monitor died on Balázs's camera, and because the battery died in the monitor, it shut down and the footage was lost. Thankfully, my camera was also rolling, so we could use the footage that I made, but we didn't watch back all the footages when we were recording. We only find this out when we got home. If you're doing anything like short films or anything that requires watching the footage back, please watch your footage back always. Do not make this mistake what we did. We were, however, a bit bolder than in our previous short films, as we used the DJI LiDAR Focus Pro system. I must say our experience with it has been very positive. It helped us through hard shots. Every shot was almost perfectly in focus. It found the objects really easily. With humans it was a bit harder, and it also saved us so much time. Also, before we were shooting the short film with this DJI LiDAR Focus Pro system, we did some practices beforehand because you cannot use something new right at the spot with making a short film. So I also require you, if you are using this thing or you just bought it or you want to purchase it, please, when you get it, just do a couple of practice runs before using it on the spot. For the filming we used two Panasonic Lumix S5 cameras with vintage Pentax lenses because it gave us that retro feeling that we wanted and it suits the whole movie's vibe. Our behind the scenes video just come to an end. I would like to thank each and every one of you that helped us through the production of this movie once again, and if you like what we are doing, please help this channel with subscribing because it's free and we can do much more content to you guys. Thank you, take care.